Hello, everyone. Welcome to this episode of Talking About Rock. I'm Rob Edwards. Today we have for you an amazing band with nonstop energy and drive. Formed in 2012, this hellbound iron horse is back to burn up the rails. To tell us about their latest release, Ashes and Bones, from Devil's Train, please welcome Dan Buane to the show. Dan, how are you?
I'm really good, man. Thank you so much. It's great to be here.
Excellent. We appreciate you coming, stopping by and talking with us today. So wanted to talk to you about the new release, and it's been described as a lone cowboy riding the fields in Dakota and raising hell, basically, is what I've been hearing.
I know there's some crazy stuff in the press release, how like always, right?
Well, I tell you, that's the vibe I got when I'm listening to this stuff.
Cool,
so
man.
I think it's fitting, really.
Cool, man. Thanks so much. Yeah, there's definitely a lot of sleazy vibes on there, a lot of Western vibes on there. So, definitely makes my Southern American hearts throb fondly,
And you got a great blues groove going on too, underlying in a lot of this stuff, which is really cool. I'm really digging it. Can you tell us how the songwriting process kind of differs from your earlier releases with this?
Well, it's the first record I've actually written together with Leah, the singer, because the first couple albums were with a different guitar player.
Right.
But we just write together, the two of us, kind of very organically, just sending ideas back and forth. We just jam, off each other, kind of, and it's great because we have a lot of just, seeds of songs lying around, that it's really easy to just bounce ideas back and forth. And once we get something that we both like, it's kind of a simple process back and forth. It's rock music. It's not rocket science, we keep it simple, and we'd like to just get the right vibe across and have songs that are in your face and catchy,
Definitely. The style is outstanding. I really like it. What would you say were some of your influences, or some of the influence for the music?
Oh man, there's so much, isn't there? I mean, for me personally, as a guitar player, obviously I get my influences from very guitar-centric bands, be it, Skynyrd, or be it Van Halen, or be it Whitesnake, or whatever. But it'll be different for the other guys in the band, which is the great thing, like Leah, the singer, he loves Glenn Hughes, he loves Badlands, he loves, great voices, Steve Perry or whoever, and then the rhythm section, those guys love other stuff as well, they love AC/DC and more down to earth kind of stuff, Priest or whatever, so it all comes together in our little jam,
Excellent. Yeah, well, you brought up Whitesnake. I could really hear that influence in the new track, You Promised Me Love. Can you tell me a little bit about that?
Yeah, sure. I mean, it's what it sounds like. It says it's what it is on the tin, It's a love song. It's a broken heart kind of song. And I love writing those kind of songs. It was great for us to include that kind of thing, because it's not really a ballad. It's kind of upbeat, and it has more ballad-esque things going on in the verse, let's say. But it's, ballads can tend to be boring to me. So this
right. I was surprised. You're right. It is very upbeat and very energetic. Yeah. When you look at the track title, you're expecting a little bit more, but it kind of comes out and grabs you, which I really like.
Yeah, it's kind of, low key in the verses, let's say. But the main riff and the catchy chorus and the big bridge is kind of more melodic rock. It's more kind of just pleasant, to the ear, and catchy. So yeah, I'm very happy.
Yeah, well, I think it's definitely a standout track, and we want to pump the video for it into the show here real quick, and we'll take a quick pause, and we'll be back here with more from Devil's Train. We're going to listen to the video now for You Promised Me Love here on Talking About Rock.
You're
Okay, we're back here on Talking About Rock. Just checked out the video from You Promised Me Love, new release from Devil's Train. That's going to be on their new album that's coming out, Ashes and Bones from Rock of Angels Records. Was it June 24th, I believe is the date on that.
Absolutely, that's the date.
So excellent stuff. So we started talking a little bit about some of your influences, but I always like to also ask guitarists a little bit what they got behind the scenes, right? What are you using for effects or amps, or what are your tasty choices that you like?
Oh, cool, man. I've actually not had these questions at all, this press cycle. So it's really nice for me to talk about. So for this kind of music, it's blues rock kind of music.
Right,
so I
exactly.
Tend to play more classic kind of guitars. I have a nice Reverend Volcano, which is like a V, a V guitar, kind of with the, like the Corinnas, kind of with the what do you call it, the pockets in the wings. It has a really nice resonance, and Les Pauls and that kind of thing. I got an Explorer that I use for the more baritone kind of stuff. It has a long scale neck, so I use it for the stuff in B, and humbuckers,
the humbucker pickups. Excellent.
I am a Strat guy as well for like the cleans and some of the solos and stuff, especially the neck pickup bluesy stuff. I love my Strats as well. So
yeah, I always like to ask guitarists about that, because I know every guitarist is always looking for their tone or their sound. They want to stand out a little bit. They want it to fit them, but they want it to fit the music. And sometimes that's a hard search to find, right?
It is, absolutely, so I don't want to bore you with it, but I play Black Star Amps, so they're a great company from the UK that make kind of, something that I would maybe say is akin to a modded Marshall or something like that, like a British sounding amp that's very heavy, and pedals wise, it's really simple, to be honest. It's maybe a tube screamer, a wah, a Vox or a Crybaby, and maybe a Boss chorus going on, maybe a Phase 90. But,
Phase 90, right?
I'm
Those are
school.
awesome.
I'm not the guy with a Helix on the plane, I like real amps, I like real pedals, and I know I kind of have to dance on stage sometimes, and I just don't like change. I don't know. Maybe I'll get into the digital game one day, But to me, at least, I still haven't found V gear that gives me the response that I get out of tube.
Gotcha. Yeah. And I was actually talking to the guitarist from Darkane a couple of weeks ago, Christopher, and they're actually using some computerized stuff and not as much effects. It was the first time I heard that. A lot of folks are still using the rack mounted stuff, but I'm like, that's kind of cool, progressive, right?
Cool.
But I love knowing that stuff, and I think our fans dig that too.
That's it.
They want to know what the musicians are using.
It's an interesting time, to be honest, because I see bands like I see Trivium right now, after doing Kempers or whatever for 10 years, they've gone back to having 5150s on stage again. Like they've gone after 10 years of digital, they've gone back to real amps, and they say they're super happy. So I'm like, it's an interesting thing. I think the thing with digital is you get really excited about the possibilities of just having everything in your pocket, right? And that's great too. But to me, there's something that I like about the simplicity and maybe the restriction I get by choosing, like, okay, this is the amp that I'm taking on the road, and that's what I need to get all my sounds out of, rather than having 50 different amps in my pocket.
Right. Like I know, like in the day, AC/DC would have, just the one standard type amp, and they'd have extra ones just in case, because stuff would be breaking down. Obviously, Priest, would have their stack of Marshalls on the stage, and they would always have that type of thing. But
exactly, right. I mean, and those you'd have to play loud and stuff. But these days, you got so many low wattage amps and stuff with power soaks that you can get a great tone out of a real amp at any volume. Really, you can do clubs, you can do festivals. It doesn't matter,
Excellent. Yeah. So we touched a little bit on it about the bluesy sound, and I wanted to talk about it a little bit for the next track, "The Devil in the Blues," which is the first track I heard from you folks, and it really caught me, and I really enjoyed it. The licks in there are really, really nice, really tasteful put in there,
Thank you. Yeah, I love that tune, man. It was the first single out. It was kind of, it's an easy listening song, it's simple and it's catchy and stuff, but it's also very stoner and very sleazy. Like I really like the groove. It's a very groovy song, and I love the main riff. It's kind of very open. That's actually the only place, I use something else pedal wise. There's a bit of an octaver going on that main riff, so you get that really low sludgy thing, like low in the mix in there somewhere, but it gives it kind of an extra ballsiness, heaviness, because you're already in like drop C sharp or whatever.
Yeah, I think it really sets the tone for the rest of the album too. It kind of, in my mind anyway, in my opinion, it kind of evolves around that type of sound, you know. But it's
absolutely
great, yeah. So I
that's
definitely want
that's more the classic Devil's Train sound, let's say, from the first two albums. That's what people would absolutely recognize, and then the rest of the album is a bit more varied, I suppose, you know.
Yeah, I really dig it. So we're going to take another quick pause here. I'm going to play the video for The Devil and the Blues here from Devil's Train on Talking About Rock.
Enjoy.
Can you feel that? The heartbeat of blues. Come on, shake your body. Let's get 'em used. Can you hear me screaming? Screaming, pray for more. I need a sexual healing. The devil's started knocking on my door. Scream out and shout, bad to the bone. The music playing loud. Come on, come on, come on, oh! The devil and the blues, spinning around, only my soul can't lose. The devil and the blues, under the moon, give me a bang, bang, boom. And now I'm going crazy. I love this girl so much. She's a red light lady, like a devil's touch. Yeah, yeah, she's a God's perfection. Black dress on his skin. The devil's pure attraction. Yes, a perfect ultimate. Scream out and shout, bad to the bone. The music playing loud. Come on, come on, come on, yeah. The devil and the blues, spinning around, only my soul can lose. The devil and the blues, only my soul now, I goddamn lose. The devil and the blues, spinning around, only my soul can lose. The devil and the blues, baby, under the moon, give me a bang, bang, boom.
We're back here on Talking About Rock. Just watched the video for The Devil and the Blues. Love that track, man. I really, really do. So what's on the horizon for you guys now? You got some more dates coming out, some more releases? I guess the album's out the 24th, so that'll be the whole thing, right?
Yeah, I mean, it's been super busy leading up to the release now. We've done like an incredible amount of just PR and press stuff and magazine and stuff, which is fantastic. You know, it's really great to get that support as well from the press side and from the label side, kind of facilitating it. So we're super happy, but obviously working very hard and doing all the videos and all that stuff. So there's kind of not been a lot of time to breathe. So we're definitely looking at doing some live stuff, but you know, with when this was announced, and with kind of COVID and everything being pushed back so many years,
Right.
this season's already super booked up. So there's no way we can get festival slots.
Yeah, that's what I'm hearing
tour
from
dates
everyone.
this
Exactly.
year. Yeah, so
Yeah,
we've got
'cause
a bunch of offers, but they're all for 23 and 24. So we'll definitely be out playing. We'll be doing tons of Central Europe, next year, and possibly we'll be coming across the pond. We might be seeing you guys in the States, but I have no details yet. We're still, trying to pick the best stuff to do and see what works for everybody, because everybody's busy. Everybody's shows have come back with a vengeance. Everybody's booking like crazy, and we're all busy playing. We all have other bands as
exactly.
well.
I know as soon as stuff started clearing and things were open, you saw it like every week another tour. There was the Whitesnake tour, the Scorpions tour. Everybody, Alice Cooper added dates.
Yeah.
It was just crazy the stuff that was coming out, because it was probably on hold for like a year or two, and they're just waiting to pull the trigger. And now you just see tons of shows, which for fans like us, it's great.
Yeah,
we
it's
love
great.
seeing that. But for you guys, it's like, trying to get venues. It's like, the dates are just like, crammed.
This is it, man.
Stuff.
Yeah, I tried booking shows for my other band like just after Christmas, and the earliest I got was like October of this year. So stuff is booked out 6 months, 9 months in advance. So yeah, we'll definitely be going out and doing festivals next year, and maybe we'll get one or two of the boat gigs over over in the States or something. Maybe we'll come and do some festivals. I don't know, but all I can say is that as soon as we know, we'll be announcing stuff on the socials, and everybody will know. So,
great. Yeah. Well, I hope to see you come to the States and come to New York, where I am sometime. That would be amazing. So if people want to know more about you, or they want to check out stuff, should they check you out on Spotify or social media? Where should they go?
Yeah, I mean, those are great to just check out the tunes and stuff. But if you go to devilstrain.net, it's just a landing page. You get all the links there. You can get all the shop links, or all the streaming links, all the videos, all that stuff. So, and all the social media you can access from there. We're on Insta, we're on Facebook. I'm not sure about Twitter these days. I don't think we do Twitter anymore, but we don't do TikTok or anything younger than Instagram, let's say.
Yeah, we just got on TikTok. I'm thinking it's probably a waste, but we had to have a presence there. So
yeah, tell me how it goes. I need to get.
It's a very strange area. That's all I'm going to say about that. That's all I'm going to say. But it's been a pleasure speaking with you. Thank you so much for taking the time to be on the show today. It's been great. Keep us in the loop on what's going on. We'll have to check in with you, check on Devil's Train, and see we get some dates coming up next year. That'd be so cool.
Dude, thank you so much for having me. It's been an awesome pleasure, and take care.
All right. If you folks out there want to know more about us, you have questions or comments, please feel free to email us at talkingaboutrock@gmail.com. Please like us on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and as always, subscribe to our YouTube channel for all our up-and-coming interviews. Dan, again, thank you so much for being with us, man.
Peace out, brother. Take care.
Have a great day.